The most difficult is probably like getting up in the morning.
Well, for me, it's waking up like super early in the morning.
Having to get up from my bed and being like going away from being comfortable is kind of difficult.
I don't believe like people should wake up so early in the morning.
Waking up every day at like 5:30 in the morning. That's the most annoying thing about school.
Going to school, getting a lot of homework, not even having enough time to sleep for the next day.
I'm like really busy with like a lot of things in my week, and it gets difficult sometimes to wake up and like have the motivation to get up like out of bed and actually be productive, because then that means like my day actually has to start.
Just like get up whenever they feel like getting up, and then that's when the workday should start.
Dang it! No! I did the same thing as everyone else. You suck.
I like doing more creative things and like changing things up every day and stuff like that. So anything that I've done more than like 5 times that becomes tedious to me.
I think after lunch, I guess that's when I get to hang out with like friends and stuff, and then just going straight back into work. I guess I don't think no one wants to be doing that.
Having to go to work after, like right after a really long day at school, I don't like it.
Going home, eating a good meal, and taking a fat nap before practice. That's like the most refreshing thing I look forward to after school.
I would say just spending time with like my friends, like especially since I'm a senior and I'm graduating.
I think the most important goal of high school is just getting your diploma and just seeing the fruits of your labor, I guess.
Just being around the people that I care about at school, especially, kind of gives me that motivation to at least show up.
What makes it worth it is that it makes me like come home with a nice, beautiful bed for me to sleep. The food on the table for me to eat.
Honestly, if I had like the complete choice of what I would do, is like I would just stay home, and if I could make money from home, I would just do that, because I just want to be with them the whole time, right? I think most people would just rather be with the people that they love most of the time, but not many people figured out how to do that.
I just like seeing other people put effort into whatever they're passionate about, whether it be like other students or the customers that I helped. It helps me put more effort into whatever I need to do.
Being around like people that care about something, care about ideas, care about like making good things in the world, that's what makes it worth it for me, and then seeing like my daughters sort of get inspired and learn new things and stuff like that makes it worth it for me.
I grew up being like a people pleaser, and I feel like I'm kind of growing out of that mentality, but I still like the feeling that I get from making people that I look up to or that I care about proud of my work, which is kind of what keeps me going.
In my work life, it's the students, right? Like seeing them come up with all these different ideas and things like that. I have the best job in the world, right? Because I get to watch like the greatest show in the world, right? Everyone that comes into class every day, it's a different thing, right? Kids have different like dramas or things like that going on, but still they manage to sit down and come up with something like brilliant, and I just love seeing that, right? And then just knowing the fact that like one day they might be up there where with the people that they admire doing great things and stuff like that. It's pretty awesome.
That would most definitely have to be my mom's. I think she's really raised me into the person I am today, and I guess she's my hero basically, my role model.
I wouldn't say like any one person is like my motivation, but I would just say that my really high expectations and goals of myself in the future is kind of what keeps me going. Like I want to manifest the best version of myself comes true.
Food, like I always get hungry, and
Am I happy with what I have right now, and would it be worth it?
Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I know, right? Like you're alive, so I don't know if death is worth it yet, but like I don't want to find out, because at least if you're alive, there's always a chance to like change something, right?
I have had a lot of moments where I would just ask myself, what am I really doing? But it does get better after a while. And I just remind myself that things always change and there's nothing you can change about that.
I am happy with what I have right now. I think you only live once, so you gotta make do with what you have, and just be grateful for the blessings that you have in your life.
Like, you just don't know what happens after death, right? And what if it sucks and you can't change it? There's nothing to do, right? But at least, even if you're depressed or you're down, right, like the next day can be different, right? Every day, every moment can be different, and that's how I just try to live and stuff.
Whoa, guys, I got Sean Lizama to talk for more than 3 minutes.